Yo, what is going on, guys? So in today's video, I'm going to show you guys how to do the objective to earn yourself 10% of the Tier 5 class Catalyst. So this objective is right here. So it reads, don't despair, beat legendary Limbo quest with a team rating of 10,000 or lower. And you got to do it 3 times. So that is referring to this quest right here, this legendary one. And basically, so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look through your roster and compile a team with 10,000 rating or lower. Now, a couple of tips here. Suicides are a double-edged sword for this. Of course, it's going to make your champion stronger, but it's also going to make your rating higher because it's not prestige that matters for this. It's just PI, so whatever number. So mastery does affect this. So this was the team that I just used to do my last run, Longshot, Captain American Rogue. So you can see what I'm doing here. So Longshot has a base of about 8,000, so he's going to be my main attacker. And I took a look at his synergies, 2 of his best synergies. I looked to see checked to see if I have them as 2 stars, and I do. And so I have him, 2 of his good synergy partners, and we're below the 10,000 rating. We have 9,444 rating. So this is what you want to do. I suggest getting 1 strong attacker and then a 2-star synergy or something to back them up. So you can just, most 5 stars at rank 5 don't have over 10,000, so that's not going to be an option. So a good idea is to look at your rank 4 champions. So everyone below Mole Man here. Mole Man almost made the cut. I would have soloed it with Mole Man if he was below 10. But yeah, so everybody below Mole Man here are rank 4 champions. So any one of these can do it. If you have a lot of metal champions, I suggest Magneto. I did one of the runs with him and it went great. I had like 3 of the champs were metal, so it worked out quite well. But yeah, any rank 4 champion. So yeah, Longshot did the job. I'll show you guys the gameplay in a sec. And as we go down, then we get to rank 3s. 4 stars are also an option, but you can only get 1 4-star. I don't think you can fit in 2, so that could be an option unless you want to get like a not fully ranked up 4-star. That could also be an option. And then also 6 stars at rank 1. So all these 6 stars at rank 1 here are about the equivalent to a rank 4 5-star. So from Phoenix and down, and Phoenix has like the highest PI in the game. She's not even 10,000 at rank 4. So any of these characters can do it. And then there's also just unleveled 6 stars. I have a bunch of those. I used Colossus for one of the first runs I did. I didn't really record that one though. But yeah, that's an option too. So yeah, you really just like pick a champion and then check their synergies out for your main attacker, and then see if you have them as 2 stars, bring them in as synergies to help out. And yeah, I think so right here, like Wolverine. So a 2-star Wolverine, let's find him so we can bring him onto the team. And we're only at 7,000 rating, so we have room to bring more synergies. And yeah, with Colossus, I could run Suicides because there is that much room, and he's suicide friendly. So, you know, we could also bring in some more 2 stars here, 2-star Cyclops, get some synergies going, 2-star Storm, 2-star, who else could we get? Magneto, do you have any? Like, you could just get, oh, that's too much. But you could get a team of mutants going, you know, was that too much? Oh, yeah, just barely. But, yeah, that's what you can do. So that's what I suggest for this quest. You know, it's going to really depend on your roster because, you know, you might have, your Magneto might be a rank 5 already, so that wouldn't be an option for you. Everyone's roster is different, so you just got to take a look, do a little bit of math, figure out your masteries, and hopefully you don't get a lot of really bad defenders because you can just jump into the quest and see who it is. And I'm pretty sure the nodes are always the same. It starts out here with personal space, crumpling armor, and then it's transducer, stung once, twice shy. Then it's long distance relationship, turtling, and then on the boss, it's powerful from afar and brute force. So the nodes are always the same for every time I've ran it, but the champions change. So you could run it with like 5 stars, rank 5, 6 stars, whatever. And then it'll reset the champion. So you can wait until you get a really good batch of champions too. You can do it that way. But yeah, so those are all my tips. Now I'll show you guys me doing it with some gameplay. Alright guys, so now jumping into the gameplay. So this was my Magneto team, just Magneto and Wolverine. Bit of a duo here. So yeah, there's a couple synergies with Wolverine. One that you retain some power when you're fighting metal champs after using specials. And then I think just like a critical rate one or something like that. So we got 3 metal champions in this room, which is really lucky. I actually didn't even know some of them were metal. Guillotine and Stealth Spidey are actually both metal champions. I didn't even know that. So yeah, I got really lucky on this run. Really lined up for Magneto. And yeah, it actually kind of turns out it's a good thing that my Magneto is not rank 5, or else I wouldn't have been able to use him for this challenge. And the only reason he's rank 5, I'd love to take him to, or rank 4, sorry, I'd love to take him to rank 5. But the only thing really prohibiting me is tier 4 mutant catalysts. I have 10 of them now, and it takes 6 to take a champ to rank 5, which I could do to Magneto. But it takes 10 to take a champion from rank 3 to rank 5 in the mutant class. And I also am about to form a mutant tier 5 class catalyst. So, and 6 stars require a ton of tier 4 class catalysts to rank up. So I haven't really done any rank ups with them yet. I've kind of just been thinking. And I think what I'm going to do is rank up Professor X, because I really like him. And I think Magneto is better than Professor X. I think Magneto is like arguably the best mutant in the game now. But there's so many Magnetos ranked up in my battle group, so ranking him up it would just be more of a for fun rank up. But Professor X, I think I can actually use him in Alliance War. I got some plans for him. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go for him first. Eventually we'll get Magneto up for sure. Eventually, and then for the 6 stars, I think I'm definitely going to save all of my 6-star shards for the next featured. So Apocalypse and Professor X will both be in that pool, in the next 6-star feature pool. So by then, hopefully, because that's like 80 some days away. So by then, I should hopefully have some more mutant tier 4 class catalysts, and then yeah, I'll take one of them up to rank 3, awaken them, or maybe get both of them if I get lucky. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, so I think that's gonna be the plan. But I do really like Magneto, dude. I think his buff is just phenomenal. He's finally as good as he should be against metal champs, which is all I ever wanted. I just wanted him to be good against metal champs, because it was so silly. Like, his power is to manipulate metal and magnetism. So if he's fighting someone who's metal, he should absolutely have a massive advantage against them. I love it now. So yeah, here we have War Machine. So I knew this guy was metal, right? If he's not metal, man, I don't know who is. But yeah, so I knew he was going to be metal, and he's tech, which is class advantage, but Magneto actually nullifies the class advantage, essentially takes away your damage reduction and takes away the opponent's damage addition. So it's neutral. Classes fighting against each other, which is really cool. But the problem here with this node is that I am unable to reach a special 3 because when I'm close to him, the transducer drains my power slightly. And there's also a power sting node. I'm not really sure how much that's going to do. So I could get my L3 off if I'm next to him, but then the power sting is going to hit me. So I'm like, all right, I'll just drop an L2, and 86,000. He's dead. Okay, that'll do. We'll take that. So yeah, that fight went great. And then next up here we got Guillotine. I wasn't expecting her to be metal, but I jumped in. I'm like, oh, magnetized. Cool. I'll take it. Sure, why not? So yeah, another metal champion that we get to fight, which is great. Magneto, he's just, he's good on normal matchups, but he's just so much better against metal champions. It's ridiculous. Like, he just has a passive 50% perfect block. Like, that's like what Morningstar gets at like 4 souls, and that's really good. So for Magneto to just get that against metal champions, that's crazy good, man. That's so good. So here we're just building up the old prowess, dropping L2. Unfortunately, it doesn't crit, which I would imagine if like he had guaranteed crits against metal champs. Oh my god, on like his specials, that would be sick. That would be crazy, man. And if they were like unblockable too against metal champs, oh my goodness, it'd be pretty nutty. But yeah, one more special 2 I'm thinking should do the trick. I'm trying to charge the heavies a little bit more to double my prowess. So yeah, here we get to 35, 36, drop this L2. That one crit for 64,000, which is pretty good. Too bad we didn't get the crit to begin with, but that's fine. And then we got one more fight here, a Stealth Spidey. And I didn't know if he was metal or not. I was like, he might be metal, you know, definitely could be. But I wasn't sure. And check the tag, I'm like, oh, he is metal. All right, perfect. Class advantage and they're metal. What more could you ask for with Magneto? So yeah, this lined up very well. Like I said, you know, if you guys want to use a Magneto or something, I mean, even a 4-star Magneto would be pretty good if there was metal champions in your quest, and you could just run the quest with like your good champions just to reset the defenders, and then once you get some good metal champions, then you could bring your Magneto in. That could definitely be a play. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of fighting Stealth Spidey, and on this node, man, he just didn't want to throw a special. It's so annoying. And there's the powerful from afar node, so he's gonna get to an L3. Magneto's damage cap doesn't apply to the L3, so I was getting a little worried there. I took a bunch of brute force damage just trying to bait his stupid special. But yeah, we're building up the prowess here. Everything's going pretty well, and we actually turned off his evasion through our ability accuracy reduction. So while the opponent's magnetized, we reduced their ability accuracy by 70%. So yeah, we just reduced we reduced the chance for him to get his evade back, and we turned it off. It's never coming back now. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. Here we drop an L2. It does 42k. Fortunately, it didn't crit. And as you saw, we retained over a bar of power after we used the special 2. That was with the Wolverine synergy. I think you retain 15% of your power, or 15% of the power used, something like that. So that's cool. Dropped another L2 here. Again, it doesn't crit. Slightly annoying, but I just go for a little combo, and still Spidey's dead. So yeah, we kind of breezed through that with Magneto, no problem. So yeah, that was my second run on the legendary quest with a team of 10k or less, and then my next run was with that Longshot team with Captain America and Rogue. So Longshot's another champion that I've been wanting to take up to rank 5, but I've just been kind of saving my resources for really big 6-star rank ups, just so I have the catalyst available, you know. But I just haven't been pulling the 6 stars that I'm looking for, so the resources have just been getting stockpiled. I want to take Longshot to rank 5. I don't know. I think he's really good. But even at rank 4, he's going to crush this, because I remember when the CCP, when we had him, he was a rank 3 champion. And this is what you can also do here. Oh yeah, I forgot I did this. As you saw, we caught a little bit of a combo on Gamora there. So all we're gonna do is back out, go back in, reset, and yeah, we're back to full health, which you can do. So you can do this because there's no cost to enter this or anything. It's just energy. It's 2 energy per tile. The defenders don't reset until you defeat them. So yeah, you can just keep backing out and going back in until you get it, or you know, if you don't want to save items, you can do this literally all you want. All it's going to cost you is 2 energy per tile. So I totally left it in there. Just it's a pro strategy for you guys if you happen to get hit. Of course, I got hit on purpose just to show that for you guys. But yeah, so it's actually really nice to play Longshot again as well. I haven't really played him since the CCP, which, yeah, we had a rank 3, and the rank 3 was doing great damage. But yeah, I was like, wait, how do I play this guy again? Oh yeah, heavies, L2s, and they blow up. And yeah, dude, his damage output is insane. It's so crazy. And he just scales with suicides, with boosts, and as you rank him up, the damage just gets more and more crazy. I want to see a Longshot at 6-star rank 3, max boosted in Abyss. I feel like he could just blow stuff up, man. Like, I could test it on the CCP beta if I had him as a 6-star, but I don't have him as a 6-star. I could rank up the 5-star max boost, maybe. That could be for a pretty fun video. But again, on this Rhino, so this was obviously going to be the worst fight. Rhino just doesn't really have a lot of buffs. We got class disadvantage, And these nodes are kind of annoying. So this is that transducer node again, and the power sting. So I want to get off my special 2, but I'm in this weird spot where I keep going to L3 and these power stings are on me and I can't use them, and now my bad karma's falling off, and then when I try to just get close to him, I accidentally push myself back to an L3, and then I trigger power stings again, and I'm like, what do I do here? Like, I'm kind of in a weird spot. So I'm just going to chill. I'm going to wait for the power stings to fall off. Fortunately, I catch a bit of a combo here, which just gives me more power stings because it's pushing me to that third bar of power threshold. So what I want to do is just parry, start a heavy, and then drop my L2. And right there, I didn't hit the L2. I didn't mean to finish that heavy attack. So again, I got the power stings on me. So I just try to get close to him, hit with some blocked hits, bait his special because that refreshes the bad karma. And now I'm going to try this again. So I'm going to parry one hit of the heavy and then combo into the special 2. And as you can see, it does some pretty good damage. And then when I keep throwing these heavies, we're going to keep dealing damage to Rhino here. You can see those numbers in red are putting in some good work. If this guy had buffs, that'd be more damage, of course. But well, he has the Fury buff, but nothing like crazy. And also, it's just kind of hard to stack bad karma on him. But yeah, here we're gonna stack up a bit more, get some more incinerates going. Yeah, well, as long as we have that incinerate debuff on him, he's gonna be fate sealed. And then we can keep doing damage when we apply bad karma, or if buffs get nullified, you can see that damage just keeps on stacking up. So it's really nice. See, everything is going pretty good at this point. We're getting some willpower healing as well from the power sting, so that's nice. Drop one more special 2 here. Does some okay damage. We didn't really have too many bad karma stacked there. We're just gonna drop a couple more heavies. And he's dead. So yeah, that was the fight I was kind of worried about, but we took some hits, but we came out at 83%, just because the willpower mastery is so good. If you're not running with the willpower mastery, dude, what are you doing? It's like such a go-to mastery. It's just free healing in so many situations, man, and it can really win you fights in some situations as well. So Juggernaut here, I was thinking this was going to be a pretty good fight, because Juggernaut gets some buffs. He has this turtle node where I guess if I don't hit him, he gets an armor up buff. What I was tempted to do was just kind of like chill for like 30 seconds and just let him get a bunch of those buffs and then just like nuke him down to one special 2. But I already had a bunch of karmas built up, so I was like, nah, let me just kill him real quick with like 2 L2s, and that should be good enough. So he's got a couple of buffs though. The more buffs, the more damage, so that's good. Letting that weakness fall off me, then gonna drop this L2. As you can see, it did like, I don't know, what was that, like almost 40% of his health. And then these heavies are just gonna keep on doing more and more damage. And if he tries to trigger his Fury buff or his Unstoppable buffs, he's just gonna take even more damage to himself. So yeah, that's great. It was really good to use Longshot again, man. This guy is still just as good as I remember him to be. And it's weird because like I feel like when he first came out, there's so much hype around him, and I mean it was rightfully so. The rank 3 was doing ridiculous amounts of damage, and he's a really good champion, but I don't really hear people talking about him too much. I feel like he's really got the damage. He's just lacking a bit in the utility. If he had some kind of power control, ooh, oh my, he'd be insane, man. So the final fight here, this one is just like a nice piece of cake that we get to eat now at the end of the quest. It's a Venom, so there's going to be tons of buffs, class advantage, nothing really to worry about on the nodes. As long as he doesn't get to a special 3, this fight is going to be so easy. So yeah, the problem is he doesn't want to throw a special, so I'm trying to stay close so that he doesn't get the power gain from power from afar. So right here, I'm just going to leave myself open, and boom, he throws the L2. I'm like, okay, perfect. He converted his buffs into Furies. So we're going to drop that L2. We deal like half his health right there. That was great. And here we're just going to keep doing more. We trigger our bad karmas, and then we try to get his buffs back and everything like that. Spam a couple heavies against the wall. And oh yeah, dude, this Venom just melting. Get a couple more bad karma. He's got a couple buffs. Drop this L2. And he's melted. He is toast. And yeah, that's it. That was my third run. Like I said, I used Colossus for the first one and got Suicides on, and I didn't really record it. But yeah, Magneto and Longshot both did great. I was about to stop recording, but like, actually, let me go claim that crystal to show you guys that it worked. So if we hop over to the solo objective now, you can see we got the crystal, Deadly Sin Despair. So it's 10% T5CC crystal. Hopefully we get science or tech out of that. I got 2 of them right now. Once I finish Cavalier 100%, I'll have 3, then I'll probably open them all up. Hopefully we get some luck on them. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if any of these tips helped you. Let me know who you guys are gonna use for this 10K challenge. Thank you so much for watching. Peace out.